My goodness, Baba, there is no need to shout. I understand that you're awake. I can hear you all the way from the kitchen. Yes, I know you're excited for Yultef. In full transparency, I am as well. I haven't been this excited for a holiday since I was a child. I'm even wearing a traditional Yultef vest. I feel like a hatchling again. But it's been so long that I needed to purchase a brand new one. My previous outfit was a little too small. You're correct. I am getting a bit ahead of myself. We must make sure you're clean and fed before we start the day. Ugh, I believe I'm finally getting used to lifting all that extra flesh that you've been growing. Hardly even need to exert myself anymore. Are you ready? Good. Now, hold still so I may change your clothes. Now, these garments are noticeably more decorative than your usual fare. However, it's traditional Yultef attire. I do hope they suit your preferences. I had them custom made for you, and I insisted the company make it as comfortable as possible. Now tell me, how do they feel? Oh, no, 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 please don't whine. They can't possibly be that bad, can they? Please, don't fret. These are only for one day. Besides, they'll help reflect light so the drones can see us in the dark. Right. I suppose I never explained Drone Festival in much detail, have I? I'll share information over your meal. Let's just get you some sustenance. No, 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 please don't eat your vest. It is a delicate material. Look, I'll serve you a meal in just a moment. We're nearly in the kitchen. Now tell me, which one would you prefer? Number one? Or number two? Come on now, Baba. Use your words. Number one? Number two? That was close. Great job, Baba. I am so proud of you. Now, here's your food. Ever since you developed those two adorable front teeth, we've been able to diversify your diet quite a bit. It's rather convenient that your species is omnivorous. That makes finding edible nutrients just so much easier. I am truly happy to partake in your first ever Yultef. Or, I suppose we did spend last Yultef together. However, it was only by technicality. We were riding the rescue saucer back home, and everyone had much more pressing matters on our minds. I'd hardly call it a holiday. All the stress just left no room to celebrate. Not as though I was the type of person to celebrate back then. I considered festivals like these... I suppose trivial is the best word. I was so focused on my work that I couldn't appreciate the joyful reprieve they offered. What a fool I was, don't you agree? It's fantastic to see you enjoy your meals so much. I know adjusting to another planet's diet can be rough on one's stomach, but it seems you've taken to it rather smoothly. Oh, right, the drone festival. Thank you for reminding me. As I said earlier, Yultef is all about giving gifts. It's customary to give presents to those you believe made your life better over the past year. However, that's a rather modern introduction to the holiday. Historically, on the night of Yultef, care packages would be attached to parachutes and dropped to random strangers out of the sky. This was typically done with drones, although they were far more primitive than the ones in use today. Traditionally, these gifts contained things like food, liquids, blankets, and other such items. But now, anything can be a Yultef present if one chooses. History is also the reason our attire is so reflective. These shiny garments originated as a way for the poor to be noticed by drones in order to receive essentials. Now they're worn by everyone in the community. The Drone Festival is an extension of that tradition. In the modern day, people frequently decorate their drones with bright, colourful lights and drop numerous gifts throughout the night. With all the glowing lights and multicoloured displays, I'm certain you'll enjoy it, Baba. Oh, my goodness, you've gotten your vest covered in food, Baba. Well, what happened? No, don't laugh. You haven't caused this much mess while eating in a long time. Have you suddenly forgotten your table manners? In any case, allow me to sanitize your vest. It should still be presentable in time for the Drone Festival, even though it must be washed with a gentler cycle. I hope. Say, Baba, did you dirty your vest on purpose? Oh, you troublemaker. I will be sure to serve dinner before putting on your vest tonight. I understand you're opposed to it, and I truly despise seeing you unhappy. Believe me when I say nothing shatters my heart more, but if we don't wear any reflective items, the drones won't drop any presents for us. And I'm sure you enjoy receiving gifts more than you detest wearing that clothing, am I right? I assumed as much. I'm glad we could reach an agreement. Speaking of gifts, I have some in store for you. Would you like to open them? Wonderful. Let's make our way to the living area. Ugh. Now that I'm seeing you face to face, I'm curious, how long will it take for you to reach my height? The adults of your species are typically around 4 feet in length, if I recall correctly. Although I could have sworn I saw some that were taller. They towered over me. A truly frightening thought. Of course, I could never be scared of you. It's simply that being on an unknown planet surrounded by potentially dangerous creatures left me quite distraught. There. Okay, you wait here, and I'll collect your presents. I'll only take a moment. Baba, what are you doing here? I told you to wait on the playmat. You're quite excited, I take it? I love you too. It's wonderful to know you enjoy being around me this much, but now's not the time for another long-winded lecture on how much I care for you. I believe these presents will show you that well enough. Now, traditionally, you're only meant to give one gift for each person who made your life better. However, for you, I bought multiple. Baba, you're the most important person in the universe to me. Ever since I met you, I've been happier and more fulfilled than I could have ever dreamed of. Today, I want nothing more than to show you exactly how much you mean to me. However, your value is unquantifiable, and it's sadly impossible to purchase an infinite number of presents. Still, I hope these will help you understand even a microscopic drop of my immense love for you. You truly have turned me into a sap. How your biological parents didn't feel the same pull is beyond me. But enough about them. I'm sure you're eager to open your presents. I thought so. This first gift is one I believe you'll quite enjoy. Well, I do hope you enjoy all of them, but this one I'm particularly confident in. Go on, open it. Can you tell me what it is, Baba? No, don't bite it. It's a bouncy ball. You know how these work. It's not just any ordinary bouncy ball. Watch what happens when I drop it. It lights up exactly like my head. I know how much you appreciate lights, so I thought it would be nice to give you a way to experience them at your leisure. As fun as it is to watch you chase after that ball, I have more gifts for you to open. So I noticed you enjoy chewing on things that aren't meant to be placed in your mouth, and as demonstrated earlier, your habit has not changed. This present should give you a specialized outlet for those urges. This item is intended for use by avians and other creatures with talons. It's meant to be a pseudo practice dummy to release their hunting instincts. However, in your case, it's large enough that you can't choke on it, but soft enough that you can safely bite into it. It's also made of non-toxic materials. Believe me, I ordered tests. Give it a try. Come on, you have my permission. Well, why don't I demonstrate for you? See? Now you try. Well done. What do you think? Is it better than chewing your blankets? I'll take your silence as a perhaps. Hopefully, you'll warm up to it. The next gift I have for you who could that be? Please, excuse me for a moment, Baba. Who in the universe would be messaging me on Yultef? Most businesses are closed for the holidays. If my time with Baba was interrupted by some triviality, I swear. Oh, it's Fawnin. It says, Happy Yultef. Relio and I have gifts for your family. When can we bring them over? Oh, that's so kind. There's no need to come all the way out here. We also have gifts for you. We'll owe 100 work for a visitation period, and happy Yultef to you as well. Now then, I should probably get back to... Baba, you're walking. You're walking all on your own. No, don't laugh. You'll lose your balance. Hey, come here. You can do this. Yes, I am so incredibly proud of you, Baba. You walked all by yourself. This is amazing. Oh, Baba, this is the best Yultef gift I could ever ask for. You're growing up to be such a wonderful individual, and now you can walk. Oh, this is fantastic. I love you so much, Baba. Thank you for this truly special gift, and I don't only mean walking. I mean allowing me to raise you. I couldn't ask for anything better. Happy Yultef to you too. I love you, Baba, more than the universe itself.